It is Wednesday, and it's Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping. I'm excited to be here with you. I wanted to come live and show you some fun the sweets from the new holiday catalog. And then next week, I'm going to be back and I'm going to show you lots and lots and lots of swaps. So this weekend, I am participating in a couple of swaps, and I've got one organized swap with me. And so I can't wait to show you all of these things. So let me make sure that I can see you live and I can see if there's any comments. There we go. Ha ha ha. Awesome. All right, clearing my desk a little bit because there's quite a bit going on here. All right. So the new holiday catalog is live, and we have the opportunity to order. Anyone and everyone can order from the new mini catalog, which is exciting. The catalog has a few sections. There's the Making a Difference paper, Sentimental Christmas, which I'll actually show you a couple samples from this week. There is a section about joining. There's a section about the kits. And all of the kits that you see in here are now live in the online store. There is an ornament kit. There is a card kit that has a little box where you can make cards and kind of give someone a whole box of cards. And then there's a Christmas card kit that's really, really pretty. It has like custom envelopes with a label and an inside and outside sentiment. I love an inside sentiment because a lot of times I don't have the time to handwrite a sentiment on the inside of every single Christmas card because I send over 100 Christmas cards. So an inside sentiment is key. Some cute gift wrapping ideas, really great mix and match spreads that you'll see some great designs from, including some wonderful card templates and tag templates. The fun, a little bit of festive. This is actually part of my retreat in a box. So I'm doing a Christmas retreat in a box. It is the boxed version of what we're going to do in person in October. This is the Thursday night items, and then these are the weekend. So this is all part of the weekend projects. So if you love the mix and match and you love the little bit of festive, then you are going to want to get my Christmas retreat in a box, I promise. I'm not doing Memories and More this year, but I am doing the other things. We've got some beautiful sweets, Season of Elegance. We've got the reindeer, which are fun, the Sentimental Christmas. I'm going to show you Nests of Winter today with the cute little birds. Snowy Scenes is actually going to be our October Merrymakers, so super excited about that suite. Regal Winter is beautiful. Splendid Autumn. I have this suite. I'll be doing some things with that. I love the Take a Bow bundle, but I really love the Take a Bow designer series paper because you get 12 sheets of each one, so you can make a lot of multiples of cards. So I appreciate that. We have some nice other bundles available that you'll be seeing. Christmas Friends is our September Merrymaker. So if you love these little critters and you want to learn how to color them, join us. And then we did Sweetest Star, and I'll be showing you that probably next week. I'll show you Sweetest Star. I'm going to do Humble Home for a swap, so you'll see some more of that one soon. And don't worry, I will dive into the More Than Autumn bundle on one of our Wednesday lives. Not this week, not next week. It'll probably be 3 weeks or so, but I've got some cute ideas for this one. And then there are a lot of independent stamp sets, some really cute Beach Santa, Surfing Santa, the Shepherd's Care is a beautiful set. I love this girl with the pumpkins, and the leaves are really fun. So a lot of fun stamp sets. This stamp set is actually aimed at the South Pacific market. This is a red panda. This is a sun bear, and these are kangaroos. So I think this is really cute that these are all South Pacific animals, and I just think they're really, really sweet. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. And then Love and Strength is actually what I'm going to use for my 12 Days of Christmas in post-Christmas. So if this is a set that you're looking at or thinking about, know that I will be doing something fun with this one. So there are, I love this little image with the stocking, and of course, Paper Pumpkin, always new and fun things going on with Paper Pumpkin. And this is the new tags, Merry Tags and More. This is the set that will coordinate with October, November, and December's kits, these dies. So just thought I would point that out. That was a nice quick walkthrough of the catalog. I'm proud of myself for getting through that. All right, so a couple of things that come with this suite are the natural tone linen, which are some really nice colors of linen thread. I love our linen thread, and this green is beautiful. Oh, I thought I had found the beginning. Sometimes it's hard to find the beginning of these. Found it. But I find that if I just kind of rub around a little bit, then I usually can figure it out. Sometimes I make a big mess of everything though. So we'll see if I can find the beginning. Found it. Good. So I found the beginning of all of them, which is great. And I didn't make a big mess. This is great twine. It ties really easy bows. And the key to a linen thread bow is to get the bow where you want it and then tighten it. And that'll keep it from doing that weird turny thing. So kind of get it exactly where you want it and then tighten it, and then you'll get a perfect little bow every time. All right, so also these are the Earth Tone Shimmer Gems, and these are the gems that go with this suite. There's like a basic beige, a very vanilla, a garden green, and a copper clay. And these are kind of opalescent. They're really pretty. All right, we are going to make a couple of cards, and I'm going to show you a couple cards that we were working on. So Stampin' Up! Does an event in July called Creativity Now. And Creativity Now is just for demonstrators. And we got to play with this suite really, really early. So I want to show you a couple of things that we were working on. And we're gonna assemble a few cards. And I've got all my directions here, I think, because I didn't want to mess anything up. Okay, great. So this is Blackberry Bliss. There's also a really nice birch embossing folder that goes with this. So this embossing folder goes with this, and it's one of those large scale ones, like the 6x8. So I'm gonna glue this piece down. And I like that with this card, it's not our usual layers. And so I appreciate that. I think this I'm going to also just glue down with some Tombow. And someone asked me the other day why I've been using a lot of black dimensionals, and it's because I bought a lot of them. And so that's what I've been using. And then I have stamps. So in the stamp set, we have two little birds. So I've stamped the birds, and I've used some skin tone blends to color the birds and then the little berries. And I used the color lifter to kind of lift the ends out. And then I've got a couple of other little branches, and I think I'm going to add them with a glue dot. So I'm going to get my glue dots here, and I'm going to add a glue dot to this branch I'm going to add a glue dot to this branch. I didn't do a very good job cutting that one out, did I? Maybe I won't do this one. Well, the tip of him's okay. I'll hide this one. I definitely probably was not paying attention when I did that one, but that's okay. We'll just kind of tuck that one down there. Do this one. All right. So just a few extra pieces, and then we'll get some dimensionals and put one there. I'm kind of using the dimensional to kind of help glue down the piece too, so a little extra insurance, right? Doesn't hurt. All right, and here-ish. There's a lot of that glue dot sticking out. I'm going to pull that out. I was not paying attention. Okay, good. And then we're gonna add a few of these, because I like these. I'm gonna do the ones that are more basic beige. That's pretty. Nice. All right. So there's one card. And let's see. Card number 2. Hopefully it's this one, right? So this is a cool card. So the dies for this is just a Misty Moonlight base. And the die for this set has a really large, and you're gonna see this die in a lot of different samples in the catalog, not just for this suite. So this large scale die is really cool to use, and you're gonna see we used it in a couple different ways. So we're using the outside of it for this one, and we've stamped the sentiment on a piece of smoky slate, and this is basic gray. So we're gonna pop this up, and we're gonna use this to kind of create like some shadow in here. And then we've stamped the little bird, and we've stamped the little bow, and we've colored it in blue, which is an unusual choice, but I think it looks really cool. We're gonna finish coloring the bird up. I'm gonna do just a little bit of brown for his beak, and then I'm gonna use some, maybe we'll do a little red for the berries. I'll do a little contrast there. All right, and then we'll do a little brown for his wings. And we're probably not gonna see this little branch, but just in case we do. And then I'm gonna come in with my blender pen, and I'm going to kind of soften this up. So we used watercolor pencils for all of this, and I love watercolor pencils, but sometimes you can see the lines, and we don't want to see the lines because we want to be more expert, right, than that. So I'm going to come in and kind of soften, and you see I'm just cleaning my thing as I go, right? So, okay. And then I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to kind of soften these blue leaves up a little bit. Same idea, right? We're just going to come in and use our So we used the lighter blue and a darker blue like a night of navy and like a balmy blue to color these. But it should pick up all the colors there. Okay. Cool. Okay. So then we're going to use the dies. So the dies are great. They cut out all of these shapes and then some. So we've got this one and this one. I'm going to go die cut that really quick and I will be right back. But in the meantime, I would like to hear which of these DSP sheets is your favorite. So if you're looking at all this DSP, right, which one is your favorite? Is it the little birds with the pine cones, the little birds, the bigger birds? Maybe it's the one that has the birch trees, or maybe it's the one with the pussy willows. That might be my favorite, because I think that's going to make a really fast cut. It always helps if you have your plates organized correctly. But oh well. All right. So with this one, we're going to get some dimensionals, and I'm going to get the mini dimensionals. So the mini dark dimensionals are probably the just perfect size to support this all the way around. I'm definitely going to make sure I've got some at the corners. And all right, so we're going to pop up all those. All right. There we go. And we're going to put this on the card front. And then I see a little piece there that probably should have been popped out. All right. And then we're going to layer our two guys together. So I'm going to kind of put the branch towards the bottom of this. So I'm probably just going to use a glue dot on the bottom here. So then the bird is kind of in the middle of this. And then we're going to layer this piece on top, and this is going to go here. We're going to need this up on dimensionals. And hopefully these other guys aren't in the way too much. Oh, that's perfect. And then this is just going to go right on top. So with this piece, I'm probably just going to do a little bit of glue here. And I'm going to do a little bit of glue maybe here. And we're going to see if that's going to be enough, hopefully, to get us Just right where we need to be. Perfect. So now we've got a little bit of dimension, right? Because these branches are popped up, so I really like that. Awesome. All right. Card number 3 is actually already done, but what I wanted to show you was that this was the piece that came from here. So this is the gray, right, that popped out of here, and we kept it and we laid it down and we did some masking, right? We used this as a mask and we used our blending brush with some ink, and then we flipped it and we did it again. And what that gave us was this really cool background, right? So then we used the Heartfelt Hexagon punch. We stamped the birds on some smoky slate and added some color that way. So what this does is it makes it so that we don't have to color as much of the bird. So if you have, if you're not super into coloring, but you love this set, then this is definitely one way that you can do it. So this is a really nice card, and I wanted to show you how we used this to help us make that card. All right, so now we're going to make, oh yeah, and I'm going to show you the box too. So this is cool. We used and I'm going to grab it because I can't ever remember the name of this. Enamel Effects. We have 2 packs. We have one that is the metals, so gold, copper, and silver. And then we have another one that's red and black and white. And we smeared that on the outside of this box. Look at that. Just smeared it. Went boop, boop, like that. We did 2 of those bows, and we just added some color with a blending brush. And then we dotted more to make a bunch of little berries. We used a couple of little pine bough pieces and a little sentiment. Is this not the cutest little box? And look at that. I mean, it's perfect for a little gift box. Perfect for a gift card. And super shiny, super fun. So hopefully this gives you some ideas on how to use this Enamel Effects, because the thicker paper can definitely stand up to it, which is awesome. All right, so we're going to make one other card, but I don't have, we're going to make a card of our own making. So I'm not going to make the other 2 cards that they designed. The only reason, I do like one of them because it does use the birds from here. So these birds, I think, or these birds, which birds? What birds? Yeah, those birds. These are birds that you can die cut with the dies that come in the set. So you have this bird, which is not that one. It's always hard for me to find him. That's this guy. So there he is. And then the other bird is 2 birds, and it's these guys. So these birds are die cuttable. So you can run these through and you can get, 10 birds or so. I don't know how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get 8 of these per sheet, so 16 per pack. And then you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14 of these double birds, which is great. Love it. But the other option is that you can fussy cut these out, and there's nothing to say that you can't get your scissors and cut a few of these cute little birds out. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to, which one? I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to avoid other birds. That one's cute too. So I'm going to make sure when I'm cutting out the birds that I'm avoiding other birds and I'm not going to mess anything up. So I'm going to get this one, and I'm going to try to get that guy too. So this paper is really fun. It has a lot of opportunity. We're actually going to use it for our November Merrymakers set. So hopefully you are taking our Merrymakers card class, either from me or Susan Rutherford or Jill Moyer or Darlene. Okay, use that good because I want to show you. I need to go pick up my kid from school. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another card and I'm going to post it on Instagram and Facebook. So if you're following along, definitely want to know which of these sheets you're most excited to play with in the nested winter, of winterly treetops. I don't know. And I can't wait to see what you make with it. I will show you one other design before we go. So we do an organized swap in our group, and we all pick a sample in the catalog to copy. And the reason we do that is there's a difference between seeing it in the catalog and seeing it in person. When you see that sample in person, I think that it just shows you much better what it looks like. And we did a beautiful, one of our friends, Anita, did this suite. And she did a great job. This little bird, he's so cute. Look at this card. Isn't this beautiful? So it has a tag. It's got the little bird that she's cut out. She did the bow, and she also cut a few other pine boughs. It's got lots of little embellishments as the berries. A deckled circle, and she's got her sentiment, and she's got this beautiful birch paper on the back. So, oh, I've got it upside down, but that's okay. Yeah, beautiful card, and really fun to see all the pieces kind of working together. The DSP is really lovely, and if you're not a great bird colorer, that's okay, because you can cut out all of these birds and make some beautiful, beautiful cards. So I look forward to showing you some more samples, and definitely be watching out for that. Today is the first day that you can order. So far, there's only one thing that's on back order, and that's the peppermints, the peppermint embellishments. But everything else is still available, including all of the new scrapbook kits too. I have ordered those, and I'll be showing those to you next week. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.